All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Sweat Daily Podcast. It is a solo podcast today. Um, we're going to dive into this week's overlook or outlook on the programming. And since it's just me, I actually talked to Christian, got kind of an outlook on what we have coming up. So the week of April 7th through Sunday the 13th. And just a follow up, we're going to do things a little bit differently each week moving forward, um, in order to reduce the amount of repetitive. Um, Monday is squat day, Tuesday is this day. Basically, just going through and telling you the same thing over and over. We're going to dive into a workout each week. So, um, in this week's workout, just to kind of remind you, Monday is a squat focus day. Tuesday is going to be more of a push pull day, longer conditioning Wednesday, a little bit more explosive work on Thursday, and Friday posterior chain. Saturday, we got our Saturday sweat, and we have our partner workout as well as Olympic weightlifting class. So that's kind of the overview of what we have coming up. But we wanted to dive into a couple specific workouts for this week. So on the CrossFit side, on Monday, so tomorrow, we have a very famous workout. We have Fran. All right. So wanted to dive into Fran just a little bit. So CrossFit workout, Fran, very popular workout. We have a rep scheme of 21, 15, 9. And you're going to complete these reps for time. Okay. Now it's two movements. We've got thrusters and we've got pull-ups. Right. So we're going to do our 21 thrusters. Once we're going to get into our 21 pull-ups, then 15 thrusters, 15 pull-ups, 9 thrusters, 9 pull-ups, and then we're done. Sounds super easy, right? Um, but as anybody that's done this workout knows, it is anything but easy, right? And the reason is intensity. Okay, Fran, along with the other workouts that are short, quick sprints, our intensity gets ratcheted up, right? So we are going to push ourselves to do as many thrusters as we can, right? We're going to push ourselves to do pull-ups a little bit harder. We're going to try to reduce that transition time. Okay, but I wanted to dive in a little bit more specifically on how we go about this. Okay, obviously we want high intensity, but that doesn't mean hitting failure every time. When we get to a certain level of skill, so if we're able to do 21 pull-ups unbroken, that's amazing. But it might not be the right strategy, right? We want to actually find a sub max level to where we aren't hitting full failure, so that way we reduce the amount of rest time. That's really where your time starts to tick away, is when you have to sit down there and you're looking up at the bar and you're like, I don't know if I can do another pull up right now. Okay, we want to avoid those types of traps. Okay, so what I want you to do this week with Fran is get together with whoever's coaching your class and set a strategy, set a plan in place, and try to stick to it. Okay. Now strategy might be I'm going unbroken, or I'm doing sets of 3 pull-ups. Very different strategies, but set a strategy and try to attack it, and let's see what we can come up with for Fran. The other workout that I wanted to dive into this week is actually on Saturday and the Saturday sweat class. Okay, the exact opposite of what we have in Fran, which would be that quick sprint, super high intensity. We are doing a 40-minute workout that every 8 minutes the clock beeps. And we're doing 3 minutes of cardio, 3 Turkish get ups on your left side, 3 on your right side, 20 jump lunges, so 10 each leg, 20 total, and then 20 sit ups with the option to do 10 GHD sit ups if equipment allows, and if you have practiced those before. Now, the structure of this is very different. Okay, on Fran, we're looking at a time cap of maybe 10 minutes. Okay, and hopefully we're finishing in the probably like the top end would be 3 to 8 minute average. That's where we're going to see people. Well, that's each round for a Saturday sweat workout, right? Each round is 8 minutes long, and we're going to do that 5 times. So it's a completely different energy system type of workout, and what we're looking for is sustained quality movement. If we were to score this, we would have the 3 minutes of cardio be your score for calories, right? And then we're just going to move through as efficient as we can on our Turkish get-ups, which is a very complex movement. We're going to be efficient with our jump lunges. Can we quickly transition from one to the other, or do we have to take some breaks in between? And then sit-ups. Can we just continue to move while we're breathing heavy? Midline gets fatigued. Are we able to do that? Now, we're looking at probably doing 6 minutes of work and probably getting 2 minutes of rest. So being able to repeat that 5 times over a long duration is a different skill, right? It's what we would call interval training. So wanted to dive into just 2 specific workouts this week that I thought were really contrasting. So let us know what you think. Make sure to log those scores. We got a fun week ahead. Excited to see you guys attack these workouts.